he expressed today that we've known each other from day one, and it's so true. And we've taught each other. You know, I taught him comedy, he taught me the acting game. I remember when he invited me over to his house, and he was always a different cat. So he invites me over to his apartment, and he lays out wine and cheese. And I didn't know if he was classy or gay. And it was different kinds of cheese, you know, and I didn't know where to start, because the only cheese I knew was the government block, you know, so I was like, okay. But we have always exchanged those ideas, you know, back and forth, and taught each other. And friendships is another thing that's important that you hold dear, because, you know, to have, again, people with you that you love go through those ups and downs, and we can look back 30 years, you know, and still be friends. I have to acknowledge people who have been a part of my success. Chris Albrecht was the first person to tell me I could do it. He went on to run HBO, and now it stars. But I wanted to acknowledge him because that's very important. You know, that for me, coming from my background, not knowing anybody in show business, or, you know, to get that stamp of approval was big. I have to thank the late, great Richard Pryor for being my beacon. I have to thank the late, great Johnny Carson for the first dream. My first dream was to be on Johnny Carson. That was my dream. And the night I appeared on his show, I can't find words to describe the feeling of stepping into your life, you know? It's like to have a vision of something, and then one day to actually be there, it was just a confirmation that anything was possible. I have to thank my brother Damon, for who without In Living Color would not have been the...
Take your time.
Okay, I got past that. I have to thank Marlon and Sean for keeping me relevant, for continuing to challenge me. You have no idea what it's like when your two younger brothers come to you and say, "We want to play white women in this movie." Okay. Okay. I have to thank my nephews for keeping me ahead of the times, for keeping me young, for continuing to give me motivation to teach and groom another generation, to make this a family business a reality for them as well. So all of you, I love you. Thank you. And in closing, I have to tell a funny story because Miss Jackson is here. Like she said, I was a quiet and shy boy, very observant, but also I was a good kid. I listened to Anything my mom wanted me to do, I was there. And Ms. Jackson gave us an assignment that we had to do a collage about Black life. So, no, I think it was just a collage. So I went home, I told my mother what my assignment was. And she said, Mama gonna help you. Now my mother was a radical. Like, she was all about Black power. That was her thing. So we sat down, we cut out pictures from Ebony magazine, and we had this picture of a painting of Little Boy Blue. And my mom took the painting out the frame, she laid it down, and we pasted all the Black faces around Little Boy Blue. And we covered everything except his eye. And then my mother looked at it and she was like, that's good, son. But you know what you need? You need a theme. Mama gonna give you a theme. And she gave me a theme. So I went to class, and everybody had to come up and show their thing. So I came up and I had my little picture. I remember Miss Jackson go, oh, that's really nice, Keenen. I said, you know, it got a theme. She said, well, what's your theme? Tell the class. I said, look out, Black world, because Whitey got his eye on you. So thank you, Ma, for that. And my parents couldn't be here tonight, and I could not go without saying thank you to my mother and my father, because they are truly who we all are. And to my other brothers and sisters, I know my sister Devon is out there. I love you, Vonnie. My sister Dee. Deedra's out there. Deidre was... I love you, Dee. I love you, Vonnie. I love all my brothers and sisters who aren't here tonight. And I thank you all for this honor, and it is a great honor. And to all the future generations, like I said, be a hurricane. Good night. I love you.